Oppenheimer. Please go ahead.
Thanks so much, guys. You're talking about insourcing a number of processes. Can you talk a little bit about which processes you're moving in-house and the equipment that you're planning to make yourself versus some of the equipment that you'd be buying from other folks?
Sorry, are you talking about for cell manufacturing or something, or?
Well, cell manufacturing for sure, as well as on the molds that you talked about. But in terms of the capex budget that you mentioned earlier, talking about a number of processes coming in-house, and which equipment pieces you're planning to make yourself versus buying.
Okay, well, I mean, Tesla is absurdly vertically integrated compared to other auto companies or basically almost any company. We have a massive amount of internal manufacturing technology that we build ourselves. We literally make the machine. In fact, we design. So like, okay, what is the thing we want to make? Design the machine that will make that thing. Then we make the machine. This makes it quite difficult to copy Tesla, which we're not actually that opposed to people copying us, but it's quite difficult because you can't do catalog engineering. You can't just, I'll pick up the supplier catalog, I'll get one of this machine, one of that machine, bingo, now I'm Tesla. You have to, there is no catalog. So we made the machine that made the machine that made the machine. It gets, no, we don't want to get carried away here, but, and quite frankly, we would like to outsource less. That would be great. Because then if we could take something that we're doing and outsource it, then we could take those people and we could have them do something else. Yeah, it's like we just make a crazy amount of machinery internally. That's also not well understood. If you just walk around the factory, you can get a sense for it. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a smart move, but I just know, like, hey, if we're trying to make progress and nobody's got the machine that we need, we got to make it. So that's what we do.
Okay, and then the second question is really around, the balance sheet has really changed. You guys have run awfully lean, and you've got a lot more cushion at this point. And obviously there's opportunities around insurance to drive out some of the cost of ownership as well as financials. How are you guys thinking about that as you move into trying to accelerate demand a little bit and your ability to leverage your access to capital to enable some of those other products? Is that changing from where you've been in the past?
Yeah, I mean, something like insurance is a good example of a product that's basically made by our internal applications team. So we made the insurance product and connect it to the car, look at the data, calculate the risk. This is all internally. It's basically an internal software application. It's pretty low capital, but has very high return. I don't know. We're trying to spend money at the fastest rate that we can possibly spend it and not waste it. That's our current plan. And so it's quite hard to spend money without wasting it. Or just, we're like really just trying to not waste too much of it, frankly. We will certainly waste some of it. But trying to not waste too much of it, this is very difficult. But otherwise, we just try to spend money as quickly as possible in a way that is sensible and yields more value than it costs.
Thank you. Our next question will come from Adam Jones.